Bucky Mansmann, assistant head coach.
Coach, talk a little bit about this football team. You've been a part of a lot of really good football teams over the years. This team seems, every team takes on a different identity. They have their own personalities, they have their own styles, but what's it been like to coach this football team?
Been a real blessing. It's been a blessing for the last 23 years. Bobby and I have been together, and each year, each team is different, a little different. And to see them start not together and to gel as a family, and that's one of the things, the priorities that we set years ago, that we're not going to play it as a team, as a business. It's going to be a family. We're going to take care of each other, have each other's back, and to see them gel and come across, this team has really outdone themselves.
Now, talk about that start many years ago. How many years ago now?
23 years ago.
23 years ago at New Life?
Right, New Life Christian Academy.
Did you ever imagine when you took that job with Coach Carr that y'all were going to be together this long?
No. Honestly, it was a really unique situation the way that happened years ago. He took over, and I'd been at New Life briefly to help a previous coach, and it didn't work out at all. And so anyway, he got the job there, and his dad called me, which is a very close friend of mine, and he said, you need to go to New Life with Bobby. I said, you gonna coach over there? He said, no. He said, I said, well, Bobby wants me to coach him. He needs to talk to me himself. And that's 23 years ago.
Wow, wow. And you talk about the ride. I mean, it's had to be some kind of ride for you guys. I mean, you've got more championships and you got fingers and more rings than you know what to deal with. But I mean, every team's has been special to you, hasn't it?
It is. Go back and look over the pictures that we've got, the memorabilia of all the different teams we've had. And it's in my office at my shop. I have a transmission shop. That's what I do for a living. And go in my office and see all the stuff on the walls. It's just been a great blessing to me to be with him and these other coaches. We've been so blessed with great coaching staffs that we as a coaching staff are a family. It's not just the players, and it's not just something you talk about. You act it. You walk the walk. You don't talk.
Absolutely. And talk about going into this year. You guys experienced something at the end of last year that you haven't experienced a whole lot over the last 20 years, and you've had some, but for the most part, you're not used to losing that big game. And you guys got upset in the championship game, and you came in this year with a lot of seniors and a lot of motivation. How special has it been to see these guys to get that redemption, if you will, but just to have that success that they're used to having?
Really special. At the end of last year when we lost in the state championship, we had to take a real hard look at ourselves, not really as a coaching staff, but where did we come up short for them? We let them down slightly because they were not prepared to be able to win that game, and the better team won that individual day. But it's like his son Tripp said, we needed a loss like that to bring us to reality of, hey, we got to get better. We got to work harder. Our ethics have got to be better, and we have. And being a part of this team is it's fantastic.
As a coach, you want your team to get better every week, and I think that's kind of the goal. Is every week you want to be a little better than you were the week before, and that's how you get to the ultimate place. But most teams don't do that. Most teams have ups and downs and roller coasters, but it seems like this team has really got better every week. I mean, have you seen that from your perspective?
Yeah, they have. We started off sluggish. Even when we beat Bessemer, it wasn't a really stout, win, but we did win. And then when we played North Florida, of course, the weather conditions were, I think, a big cause of us, because shortening our game, we need the time to do what we need to do, and that was a 2.5 hour rain delay. That was just not. But you could see the team each week getting closer together, understanding the game plan, understanding what their duties and what their responsibilities were, and they got better and better. As you can see, we have really started to. I don't think we've actually peaked yet. I think we're still in the peaking mode right now, especially playing this fantastic school we're fixing to play.
And that's a scary thought, that this team could get better than they're playing right now, after as well as they played in that state championship game. And talked about, as dominating as a win as that was, that's a good football team. Talk about their running back McGee. I mean, he's one of the best that you'll see anywhere, and you guys were so fantastic in that game. Now you're going to put on that Autauga Academy gear one more time in this game, and is it emotional time for you right now?
Yeah, it is. It's going to be tough. Been with him 23 years, but I'm hanging it up.
And what has it meant to you, and to just, again, just the relationship you guys have had over the years, and what's it meant to be a part of that?
It's been fantastic. Like I said, it's me and him. It's been, I said it before, it's like a marriage.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've been together 23 years. We've had some really fantastic times. We've had some down times. We've gone through some great wins and stuff like that, and with the kids. And then we've had to bury some of the kids that played for us, and those are really hard times. But it's been like a marriage. It's been a roller coaster ride. It's been up and down. But I've always been making sure that he knew at the end of the day I had his back. We don't always agree, and we never will. But he knows that I don't tell him anything, or any of these coaches, that I'm not trying to go my way. It's not my way. Let's feel it out and find the right way.
Absolutely.
A real blessing.
Absolutely. And of course, I know you want to go out with a win. Had a lot of those over your career, but just kind of looking back and the recollection of everything that's went on. I mean, it's been a great career, hasn't it?
It's been a fantastic career. You couldn't ask for any better. I've been so blessed.
Absolutely.
And we, like I told these coaches, and the kids say, wow, coach, we're really blessed to have you. And they really don't understand. The coaches, we're the ones that get blessed. We're the ones that are blessed, I think.
Absolutely. All right, Coach. Appreciate it so much.